The 2023 Mizoram Assembly election brought a shift in electoral dynamics as the Joram People's Movement (ZPM), formed in 2017, secured a significant victory with 27 seats and over 37% vote share. This marked a departure from the traditional binodal contest between national and regional parties as ZPM competed against the incumbent Mizo National Front (MNF). The Congress, reduced to one seat, retained a noteworthy 20.8% vote share. The ZPM's success was attributed to its appeal as an alternative for efficient and corruption-free governance, leveraging experienced and diverse candidates. The party's focus on rural development initiatives and criticism of MNF's alliance with the BJP also contributed to its triumph.
The article discusses the challenges faced by socially marginalized groups, especially Dalits and Adivasis, in the context of India's evolving democratic and economic landscape. Despite the promise of social harmony and reforms, the ascent of neoliberal economic development has led to a tokenistic presence of these groups in positions of power. The author emphasizes the need for social justice policies to extend to the private economy, democratizing working classes, reducing poverty, and integrating Dalits and Adivasis as influential participants in the market economy. The article calls for affirmative action policies to enable their emergence as leaders, entrepreneurs, and influencers in various economic spheres. Ambedkar's principles of social justice are highlighted as a guide for transforming capitalism into a pluralist and cooperative economic order.
The Global Climate Summit in Dubai aims to cap the temperature rise at 1.5 degrees Celsius, with pledges to cut emissions falling short. The New Delhi Leaders' Declaration emphasized the need for tripling renewable energy capacity by 2030, requiring at least 11,000 gigawatts to achieve the target. However, only 118 countries have endorsed this pledge, with major players like India and China abstaining. India, despite championing renewable energy, opposes the draft text's call to phase down unabated coal power, responsible for 70% of its greenhouse gas emissions. The article criticized global commitments, highlighting the need for genuine efforts to replace fossil fuels with clean energy.
Chennai faced heavy rainfall on 4th December due to Cyclone Michaung, prompting discussions on the city's response and infrastructure. Tamil Nadu Minister K.N. Nehru noted the unprecedented rain in 7 decades. Power was preemptively cut to avoid accidents, revealing infrastructure concerns. The article emphasizes the impact of unplanned construction, zoning violations, and public indiscipline on the city's ability to handle storms. While progress is needed, the blame extends beyond nature, requiring a holistic approach to address long-standing issues. The article also urges improved treatment of sanitation workers, mostly Dalits and Adivasis, highlighting the need for comprehensive disaster preparedness and response.
The Intergovernmental Negotiating Committee, INC, met in Nairobi to negotiate the zero draft of an international legally binding treaty to address plastic pollution under the UN Environment Assembly Resolution 514. The zero draft initially contained strong options but faced dilution during negotiations on core obligations, including primary polymer production, chemicals of concern, and financial mechanisms. Disagreements arose on the treaty's objective and scope, with some nations emphasizing economic interests. The proposed reduction in plastic production faced industry opposition. A financial mechanism and limitations on plastic trade were also contentious. The INC 3 failed to adopt the mandate for developing the first draft, exposing industry influence and opposition to a strong binding treaty.
The Global Positioning System, GPS, has had a revolutionary impact on various sectors, including agriculture, construction, logistics, and military operations. Initiated by the U.S. Department of Defense in 1973, the modern GPS constellation involves 24 satellites in 6 orbits, providing worldwide coverage. The system comprises the space segment, satellites, control segment, ground-based control stations, and user segment, Applications. GPS works by satellites continuously broadcasting radio signals, allowing receivers to calculate their precise location through triangulation. With an increasing number of GPS devices globally, other countries, including India, have developed their navigation satellite systems, such as Navisi.
A 16-year study in Tanzania reveals that individual dog behavior is crucial to the endemic nature of rabies, with superspreader dogs playing a key role in its spread. The research, led by Professor Katie Hampson at the University of Glasgow, emphasizes that mass dog vaccination, not culling, is essential to prevent rabies transmission. The study involved contact tracing, brain samples, and modeling, tracking the behavior of 50,000 dogs. Rabies, causing around 60,000 human deaths annually, spreads locally through bites. The findings challenge traditional infectious disease models and highlight the significance of vaccinating dogs to curb rabies.